the field of early childhood development since last 25 years. We are seeing the rising rates of developmental delays in children and autism and behavioral problem. Okay. Like mothers generally come to me and they tell us like our children are using lots of phones. What to do? How to keep them away from that? Okay. And the question comes to my mind is that, okay, where is it coming from? Right. And just one thing I asked them, okay, what were you doing when you were pregnant with them, when they were in your womb? And there is a, like, oh my God, like, it is something that they are doing unconsciously, right? They are going, of course, we cannot say that you stop using phones or but it is something that anything which is used with consciousness and awareness, it has a different impact. So here there is something that made me realize that we need to give them something physically engaged. At the same time, it should be interesting for them. They should love to do something when they are actually, like when the child is in the womb. So that made me come up because nowadays, because of the nuclear families, right, the pregnancies are unguided, right? So they are literally confused that how to go about, because as soon as they get the news that they are pregnant, there are lots many advices given. Okay, of course with the concern that you should do good things, you should listen to good things, and you should be engaged in doing mindful things. But what are these mindful things? Okay, so knowledge is of course available in plenty, but what is important is giving them experience, making it available for them to at least start taking action, right? So that made me actually inspired that if everything is beginning when the child is in the womb, why can't we start something which actually gives that impact and inspiration to the mothers to follow and have a joyful, conscious pregnancy?
Wow. As you very beautifully said, when you ask the mothers what were you doing during your pregnancy time, if you are constantly scrolling, then subconsciously that gets into the baby. So you thought, let's go back to the roots, go back to how even before the baby is born, we ensure that the baby born to us is a divine child,
Yes,
the way we would want the child to be.
yes. As Swami says,
Yes,
as is the mother, so is the child,
yes,
right? So, yes, whatever, whatever emotion, whatever words, whatever thoughts, whatever belief that mother is developing while the child is in the womb is becoming the blueprint of the subconscious mind of the baby,
wow.
which the baby is going to be born, grow, and live with.
This is what also neuroscience
Yes.
says.
Yes. This is also, it is something that we say, it is based on the law of manifestation, right? What is the law of manifestation? Energy flows where attention goes, right? And what is the formula? What is the formula of law of manifestation? Your focus builds your vocabulary builds your thoughts. Your repeated thoughts builds your belief, and you are what you believe, and you receive what you believe. Right? So in simple sentence, the neuroscience says that you get and you become what you believe. Then why shouldn't we say, think, and believe what we actually want and is for the highest good of everyone?
I think that's what the scriptures always said. Yad bhavam tad bhavati.
Yes.
You are what you believe, what you
believe.
think, and
Yes.
that's what has been there in our scriptures also. And I think
Yes.
neuroscience is only perhaps
It
proving
is just, yes, it is just like, proving what is already existing in our Vedic science and Vedic culture. Right. And now they are also talking about the epigenetic, science of epigenetic, which is, I think it is not even their fault, because they have to reach out to the today's generation who is very logistic, who always in want to understand the logic behind it, want to understand and analyze things. Right. So they have to prove it scientifically. So that is the reason now the science of epigenetic, which says that we are actually living a pattern, right? the pattern that we have received in our DNAs from our parents, which they have received from their parents. So the ancestors' pattern is following, right? Now, as per the science of epigenetic, which says that while the child is in the womb, okay, whatever the environment is created around the mother, that can actually switch on the gene which is for the, like, which the mother is thinking about and believing, okay, because as the science of DNA says that there are a pair of genes, right? One is dominant and one is recessive. So one which is repeated, the thought, okay, the environment which makes the mother repeat that thought again and again, that becomes the dominant gene. Okay, so if the care is taken while the mother is pregnant, because during the child is in the womb, there are 250,000 neurons developing every minute.
Wow.
Okay, so either you capture it or you lose it, right? So even if 5 minutes activity, keeping the mindfulness and enjoying and being in the present moment done at least 2-3 times a day, and we can capture those 20 minutes into 250,000 neurons consciously, which will be definitely impactful, which we can talk about.
No, I think this is awesome. Uh, Basically, you have to guide these 250,000 neurons are firing. If they have known how they should work together,
Yes.
in which direction they have to work together, and they are learning before they are born,
Yes.
then it's inbuilt in them. After that, it becomes even easier to guide them onto that track that every parent would want their children to. And as you speak, I cannot but think about Mahabharata. I cannot but think about Abhimanyu. The way Abhimanyu knew how to crack the Padma Vyuha, just listening to it being told to Mother Subhadra. And we also know about Prahlada. I mean, it's all there in our scriptures where Prahlada, even though son of Hiranyakashipu, but Prahlada was a Narayana Bhakt even before he was born. And I think that's what Swami also constantly has told us any number of times, the importance of all of this for mothers, for young mothers, for young children. It's just that science is now slowly coming to it and giving its own jargon to it.
Yes, it's like when we have to bring the today's generation to our level, we have to go down to their level, right? So we have to make them understand in the language that they understand. And
Appeal
then
to the
definitely,
rational, so-called
yes.
rational mind.
Yes. And you correctly, very nicely mentioned about Abhimanyu, which is the philosophy which I often like make them understand, that how Abhimanyu, he learned how to build Chakravyu, okay, but while how to come out of the Chakravyu was missed.
Yes.
Right? And that is why he could not come out of the Chakravyu. Right? So that itself also shows that the science is, but for today's generation, to make them understand, I ask them, do you have to teach your mother tongue to a child after the child is born and starts speaking? No.
The child just gets it.
Yes. So it is a proof that whatever is consistently in routine happening every day around, it is going into the subconscious mind. It is building what the child is going to be. Right? So if we do the conscious effort, being very, very aware of what actually I have to pass on, right? And if that care is being taken, I'm sure all Abhimanyus will Chakravyus and will come out very safely from that.
So this Chakravyu of the modern world, the Chakravyu of the modern pressures and pulls and distractions, we can happily circumvent that if we prepare ourselves properly. If we know what it is, yes, we have to get into it, but we can come out of it also. And what also occurs to me is, a complex thing like Chakravyu, it's not a small thing. At that time, Abhimanyu was asked to go into the field because nobody else knew about it.
Yes.
And he had learned it while in the womb. So it just shows the impact of what can go in when you are yet to be born. I mean, it looks like the learning capability is 10x
Yes.
when you are in the womb.
It's 100x.
Wow.
Okay. If I have to explain that, right? What do we tell if anybody has to pass a very difficult exam? What is he told to do? He or she told to do? Focus,
Yes.
right? When the child is in the womb, he is not distracted with any of the circus happening
Wow.
when the child is out, right? The only focus is in direct connect with the universe. Okay, so whatever we are inculcating is going with the single 100% focus in the subconscious mind.
Wow.
Yes. As soon as you will see the child is out, all the circus happening. उसका पेट दुखता होगा, उसको ये होता होगा. The child is not being able to concentrate as much, which it was possible when in the womb. And that is why we say that whatever we mentioned about Abhimanyu, if I talk about current generation, okay, which they can relate with. You know about Saina Nehwal,
Yes.
tennis player,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So,
She made the country proud.
yes. And if you will go and look at her biography, her mother was a champion, tennis champion. And when she was 8 months with Sanya, she went and played the tournament. And she kept saying that whoever is the child, boy or a girl, has to be a national champion for tennis. She has
Wow.
clearly mentioned it. Okay. And if you know about Zakir Hussain, the
Yes.
famous tabla player,
Yes.
right? So he also, like in his last few years, kept mentioning that my father was a tabla player.
Ustad Allah Rakha.
Yes. And when I was in my mother's womb, my father used to play tabla on her womb. Okay.
Oh.
From there, I get all the tals.
My God.
After birth, I did not have to learn those tals. I actually was born with already inbuilt.
The knowledge
Yes.
of the rhythm.
Yes. And that is what is, see, they could say this because they experienced it, right? Where it did come from. But for today's generation, because of the stress and the lifestyle that they are being living, they are not being able to actually understand and realize that how it is possible. So that is why what we thought that if we can just start with giving them something which will help them do 90 years work in 9 months. Okay. So that
Wow.
for them currently it is that okay, the child should be self-disciplined, the child should having those values which helps them to grow as a leader, as a successful person, right? So where we can acquire that? Right in the womb. Fill your jug to pour it into the cup.
Beautiful. I think those 9 months are the building blocks
Yes.
of everything that comes later for 90 years later of your life.
Yes. Yes.
I think many of us don't pay that much attention to that, I guess.
Yes.
We are only worried about getting our scans done and ensuring that, there is
Yes.
no major ailment and all those. And those are
Yes.
very, very, very superficial things. I think uh, in comparison to where our energy should be focused. And that's a very, very important point you said. At that time, there is no distraction. And that's why whatever you offer, that umbilical cord is the umbilical cord to all the knowledge of the universe.
Yes. That you are processing straight away into the, yes.
If you're in the pious environment and if you can channelize, then the whole knowledge of the universe can be channelized.
Absolutely.
After that, it is just only skilling that knowledge a little bit.
Yes.
Everything is already there.
Everything is already there.
Wow.
Yes.
It's not for no reason that 9 is a divine number. And I think 9 months pregnancy is very, very, very significant.
Yes. Yes.
And I guess it would have been a very, very fulfilling journey for you to embark this project, because now you want to guide all the mothers and you
Yes.
created something which will help them how to walk on this journey.
Yes, yes, absolutely. So, like, as I went further doing research with existing successful children, okay, and I had so many experiences. Like, if I have to share it with one of the, there are two children who are the champions of abacus,
Mhm.
okay, and the cube, solving the cubes and everything. I just happened to like they are holding a book world record as well.
Guinness Book of
Yes.
Guinness Book of Records.
Yes,
Wow.
and at the age of say around 9 and 11.
Mhm.
Yes, so I just happened to ask their mother that what made this possible, and I was not surprised to know that when she was pregnant with the first child, she was learning how to solve Rubik cubes.
Oh.
She went into the details and she actually studied the entire courses and everything which required to master solving Rubik cubes. And after her first child was born, he started solving Rubik cubes at the age of 2. Okay.
Awesome.
And then she opened an academy, and her second child is now teaching in that academy.
Awesome.
Right. So it is something that everything that we can put together. So whatever the four pillars are there, that are whether it is physical, whether it is emotional, whether it is intellectual, and whether it is spiritual. These are the four pillars. Okay. So when we start making that foundation strong in the womb through the experiential learning, automatically the focus will go when they are out towards what purpose they are coming out with.
So those 9 months are 9 months of joyful sadhana, it should be.
Yes.
It should be 9 months of just joyful sadhana,
Yes.
waiting for the culmination of weeks and weeks of beautiful, happy times.
Yes.
I think only then, when you get the child, it will be a child who, like Krishna, Karstate iti Krishna. Krishna is someone, the moment he smiles, he attracts the whole world,
Yes.
charms the whole world. I think that is how the generations
Yes.
should be
Yes.
groomed. Beautiful. So you try to put all this knowledge and give it some structure, right? So that
Yes.
mothers know what to do. We know, yes, this has to be done. At least some mothers actually know, and we do find a lot of
Yes.
Indian
They
mothers.
are doing.
They would chant, and they would
Yes.
spend their time. And I think anybody following our traditions, all this also is handed down by our rishis. Do this at this month, do this at this month. It's
Yes.
all there, as
It
uh,
is very much there.
codified as
There is
rituals.
a Garbhopanishad, right?
Garbhopanishad,
Yes.
yes.
So in that, everything is mentioned, right? So of course, the experts, the teams, they are, and I really appreciate them a lot because they have done amazing work. Okay, in form of building an app, in form of building like programs, books, writing books, and everything. So that's where I was really feeling that so much of work is done. How we should make it applicable, right?
Available, create awareness,
Yes.
and make it in a manner it is interesting, as you said.
Interesting. So the three words which I use for that is simplicity,
Hmm.
availability, applicability,
Yes.
and awareness.
Very
So
nice.
these are the four pillars that we can actually, if it is applied well, I'm sure they are ready to do it.
Yes. I think every mother wants a bright child.
Yes.
Every mother wants a child,
Genius.
Genius. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. And if I come to the Sai devotees, all the Sai devotees would name their child as Sai Krishna, Sai Rama, Sai Lakshmi, Sai Saraswati. They would want their child to be divine children. They would
Yes.
want to be like Swami. They would want their children to be so beautiful that anybody looks at them, they should say, Wow, you're like Swami. And in fact, when children are small, they're like divine only.
They are divine.
They are
Yes,
divine. They are
yes.
divine.
And that is what you correctly said.
Yeah.
Yes, with naming them with Sai, we can actually have Sai's quality
Yes.
in them.
In them.
And yes, and Sai is waiting
Yes.
to come.
We have to create the ground.
Yes,
You
we
have
have to
as
have
Swami
that.
says, take one step and I will take 100 steps. We have to
steps.
take that one step.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes. So tell us what pregnant mothers should do.
Yes.
What young mothers should do.
Yes. So, generally, as I said, that we are actually focusing on the neuroscience. Vedic science, yes, we are making it applicable through neuroscience, right? We are helping them manifest, right? So, as I mentioned about the formula of manifestation, focus. So, when we have to tell them to focus, generally we suggest that, okay, like, everybody would say meditate. But is it simple for a 9 to 5 job mother to sit and meditate calmly? Difficult. I'm not saying it is impossible, but yes, it is difficult. So here is the kit where we are actually trying to put the formula in application,
Wow.
right?
So this is the Joyful Pregnancy Journey Kit.
Yes.
And it has a lot of elements in it.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Yes. So, as we begin, we actually give them the welcome note, congratulating them for at least deciding for conscious journey, right? And then, as we mentioned about the formula, that your focus builds your vocabulary builds your thoughts, your repeated thought builds your belief, and you are what you believe, right? So now we will first focus on focus. Okay. How to build focus.
Okay, awesome.
Right? So as I said, that generally they are told to meditate, right? I just thought that while the mother, everybody has a child in them, right?
Yes.
So there are things which they would love to do it in a playful way. And that's where I just learnt about a science, that how I can engage them to focus in a play way. So this is a tool which is blow the ball. Okay. And we just tell them that just practice for a minute or a two and
Oh.
keep the ball in the air for 3 counts, 4 counts, 5 counts. Now, they feel, of course, the focus is there. But the science is that when you blow, you stop thinking and you remain in the present moment.
Wow.
Right? So instead of me telling them, watch your breath, blow, which would be little bit task, I said, okay, let's make it in a play. And that's where we are putting this, that okay, I don't want you to like simply follow things, enjoy while doing it, which will make you do it again and again.
And Sai mothers can say Sai Ram, Sai Ram,
Yes,
Sai Ram
yes,
as they blow.
yes, yes, that is added
Connect for them.
connect for them.
Yes.
Yes. Then, being in an like early childhood development, I have direct connect with thousands, lakhs of parents who come to me for taking toys, tools, books, games for their children. And the main thing is when the child is like 1.5 year, 2 year, whose choice they will buy with. Something that they like and they want their child to do. Something that they always wanted to do. Right? And that has actually given me an experience that coloring is something that every mother picks up. Even if they are taking 10 things, they will definitely pick up a coloring book, thinking that even if the child doesn't do, I will do it. Right? So that made me when I did the research, that what that one thing should be, which I know that they will definitely do it. Right? And that made me come to the book, which we are calling it as Mandala coloring book. So mandala coloring is a meditative art of coloring. Right? So of course
Very nice.
right.
And I think the moment you open that, I think generally this is something that any girl or any
Anybody.
woman,
And
any
provided
yeah,
also if
would
you
want to
have
do.
beautiful color pens
Colors.
already given with it. So
Yes.
where I said availability
Yes.
with simplicity and applicability is very, very important, because the knowledge might say that, okay, you have to do nice things, you have to do intellectual and interesting things, but what is that? So I just say, you have to do this. Just 5 minutes a day. And I know once they start doing it, they want to continue. Right? So this is about the focus part of the formula.
So this also will help in focus.
Of course.
And relax.
Of course.
The mind.
See, when we say meditation, meditation is not something only watching your breath. Meditation is to be in the present moment, where
Yes.
you're doing something where all your senses are engaged.
Yeah. Be in the present.
Be in the present. Right? And I think this works, and this works really beautifully.
Yes.
Yes. Then comes the second part of the formula, which is vocabulary. Your focus builds your vocabulary. Right? As Sai devotees, they are very, very aware of the good vocabulary, Vedam, mantras, right?
Yes.
The crux of it in one word that we can put it across is in the affirmation calendar, right?
The power of thoughts.
Power of thoughts, which we say. Okay.
Affirmations.
Yes. It is something that we always suggest, that words have power.
Power. Yes.
Right? The way you think, the way you talk will definitely bring that energy. Right?
Yes. I am peace. I am happy. I am joyful.
I'm grateful.
I am grateful.
Yes. So that actually makes you feel that you wear those as an attitude.
Yes.
Right? So this is like the calendar with the affirmation, which daily they can have one, and we generally tell them that, okay, you should keep it on the center table where everybody in the house is reading it, because we are average of 5 people around us. Right? So that environment is very important, that everybody with the same vibrations.
Yes.
Right? So
That's
that is
very important also in the family, everybody to vibe with the mother's
Yes.
Vibrations.
Yes. That environment is very important to make her feel, to make her feel that baby has to feel.
She should at no point in time feel stressed. She should feel blessed.
Yes. Blessed, joyful,
Joyful. Yes.
happy, wanting.
Yes.
Right? So this is for that, to remind everyone that yes, and to mother that we are here for you.
Yes.
Right? Then we say about thoughts. Okay? So any words, any thought, it has to be consistently and repetitively done. That's where it will become it will be anchored strongly and become a blueprint. Right? So that's where we have these activities which are followed by the affirmation card. Now, the activities which are there are like word search. Okay. Now, everybody loves to do word search.
Yes.
But let me tell you the science of an impact of using word search. Okay. That is why we have designed this with that format. When we are doing a word search and we are finding any word, suppose the word is celebration. Okay. When I'm looking for celebration, I will repeat in my mind celebration, 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 celebration. Right?
Yes.
And as I find the word, I will highlight it or encircle it.
Yes.
So straight away something, a thought repeated and went into your subconscious strong mind, it's a permanent memory.
It's getting emphasized.
That's where your focus will go always. Right? So all the values skills, all the emotions, feelings that we really want the mother and the child to focus on. We have developed, curated all the word search with those vocabularies.
Wow.
So even if they are doing for 5 minutes, the vocabulary, the thoughts which are going is the values they want to inculcate.
So what you repeat, that is what you recreate.
Yes. Very well said.
Awesome.
Yes. And also the problem solving skills, the logical thinking, as we said, that we have to focus on building all physical, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual. So, as an intellectual part, like we give them the puzzles with the pieces that they can actually play and have that moment where they are fully engrossed doing it, which straight away helping build that quality. So like that, we have made
Wow.
everything available to them.
You want your child to be one with great IQ? You start
You
doing
want
that.
your child to be holistically
Holistically,
genius.
genius. Yeah.
Yes.
Then
And
that
that is also a need of the hour,
our,
right?
yeah, with the
That is of
changing
the need
times
of
and
the hour.
pressures. Yeah.
And also with one very, very important fact is that where the generation is heading today is either having no child or only one child. So if only one child, like in previous time, they had used to have at least 3, 4, 5
Yes.
children.
Yeah.
Of them, at least one would be
Yeah.
like very, you can say,
Somebody fulfilling the
fulfilling
dreams
their
of the
dreams.
parents.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now if they are having only one
All the
child,
dreams are pinned on one,
one,
one or
yes.
two.
So
Yes.
rather we have to be very sure that it is consciously and very, very beautifully done. It is okay to be also beautifully imperfect.
Yes.
But it has to be done consciously so that it is not a pressure later.
And actually, what also occurs to me is, we are feeling, we don't know what it is going to be. But what we are saying now is, you can recreate.
Yes, you can.
You are given the chance to create.
Yes. So,
Create physically, mentally, spiritually, everything.
yes, for that I say, tell me one thing. Who is more powerful, the creation or the creator? Who is more powerful?
Of course, the creator.
The creator, right? So, parents, especially mother, is given an opportunity to create their masterpiece.
Wow. Create your masterpiece. Wow. Awesome.
Yes.
I think that's every mother wants to have masterpieces, but they perhaps think that, but how can we create a masterpiece? But it's all there with you.
Yes.
If you will, you can create the masterpiece
Yes.
that you want the child to be.
Yes. So I can just simply explain in one simple example. Everybody, like there is a room that we are sitting, and there is it's dark. Okay, lights are off. Okay, everybody wants light, right? What they have to do, just go, get up, and switch on that button, right? So the need is to switch on that button.
That's all.
The light is already there within you.
Yes.
Just switch on that button.
Yes. That is the one step you have to take.
Yes.
And Swami is willing to take rest of the steps.
Yes. Yes. So as we continue from there, now we come on, like it has to become their belief, and they have to actually build it in their system, right? So for that, we have given them a vision board to create consciously of what they want.
Ah, wow. So how your masterpiece should be.
Yes.
Now piece it together.
Yes. So, okay, let me ask you one thing. Any beautiful architecture model or any building, anything,
Correct.
where is it first?
Correct.
In the mind. Then on
Then
paper.
on paper. Correct.
Right?
Yes.
And then in actual form.
Absolutely. Yes.
So first, neuroscience, we build the mind, then we put it on paper, and then we start constructing
Just like,
the
and it's so true. I mean, just like a sculptor, when he sees the stone, the sculptor has seen the image.
yes.
All he does is removing all the unwanted things.
Yes.
And then it's already there.
Yes.
And he's focused that I have to just create that
Create
image.
that image.
And what is not that image, I don't want.
Yes.
So I think the mother has to first create that image.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Put it on paper.
Put
Put
it
it
on
in, and then keep it in front of you, which
Wow.
will definitely, because something which is there in front of your eyes consistently
Gets.
actually in reality.
Yes. Repeat and recreate.
Recreate. Yes. Yes.
Beautiful.
So, and of course, we tell them how to go about making it possible through online sessions, talking about creating a family tree.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Okay, of whatever your child is here in your womb. Okay, whatever your pattern, DNA pattern that you are carrying from your family, write their names of your family, like mother's siblings, mothers, parents, grandparents, father siblings, parents, grandparents, and what is the best quality of them that you want to focus on, and pass it to the child.
Wow. So all the positives that is
Yes.
there in the DNA of the family till then,
Till then.
you're documenting and channelizing.
Yes. It is just something, as we repetitively say, energy flows where focus goes. If we will focus only on the good of
Everything.
we will
And
only
everyone.
receive that. Yes. And especially something which you already are carrying. From that only you have to just pick up the best one which you can give. So that's how one by one we just guide them that how you can do it interestingly.
Then you build on what is already there
Yes.
in the family.
Yes. Then there are other tools like bonding with the family, spouse also. Generally what happens is that today, like everybody is working, husband, wife, okay, when they come up, what is the conversation before sleeping? Yes, today I did this in office. How was your health? How was your checkup routine? How was this? That's it. But the child is asking, okay, where is the bond? Right? So am I in the safe place, safe house? Right? And that's where we give them. Start connecting, bonding through games, playing puzzles. Okay? And let the baby know that yes, we are here. We are connected. Right? So give them. They are not going to go and buy it. Right? Nobody wants to, like, they are only wanting to go and buy, okay, today, like, we have to buy this car, so let's prepare for the EMI for that. Right?
Yes.
So that is the talk.
Yeah.
Right? So no, but okay, can we have some light moments
Yes.
where we are feeling connected? So things, just simple things, okay, which for them to practice. Availability. Right? Then this is something very important, that this is something that I would say is very magical part of the entire thing. Right? This is to do with the boom talk. Very important. Okay. Generally, they feel nowadays, ऐसे कैसे होता है? कैसे womb से बात करने की? How funny, how silly. Okay. That is their, like, thought about it. Okay. And simple thing I ask. Okay. A mother, when a child is in the womb, wanting to eat something that she's never eaten before, right? Wanting to go somewhere where she's never been before, right? Things which are new for her, which she's never done. Who's communicating with her? Whose wish it is?
Oh.
Right?
So it is
a two-way communication happening, provided there is active listening.
Awesome.
Right? Trust me, there are places, there are cases where we know that mother, when was having some confusion and spoke to baby, has got the answer for that. Because baby is totally focused. If you will ask a question or a solution, you will get the intuition.
Because baby's umbilical cord is to the universe.
Universe.
It
Exactly.
can get solutions from
For anything.
anything, anytime.
Yes.
From anywhere.
Yes. You are carrying a magic, but you are not actually utilizing it for the highest good. Right? So, when we know that it is a two-way communication happening, why can't we consciously talk, which is, again, will bring that holistic qualities right from beginning. Right? And we do understand that they would not know what to talk and what to do. So, for that, we have just created a list which is actually that every mother wants the child to born with.
Oh,
Quality. So, we suggest them that even if you can't do anything, for 5 minutes before sleeping, take the ball, roll it over a womb, and read these auto suggestions with calm and emotions. Not necessary. Why this ball only? Because we want, it is okay. Mother is tired. Sometimes she is not being able to read. Let the father read. Let the mother-in-law read. Let the elder sibling read. Okay. Provided it is reaching out every day to the baby. Right?
So that communication has to happen all the time.
All the time. Yes. And provided it is done with that feelings.
Yes.
Emotions. Even if it is for 5 minutes, it is okay. Why we suggest them before sleeping? Because that is a alpha state of mind where the subconscious mind is active. So that is why these auto suggestions we generally recommend that it is okay. Even if also I will tell you one very good example and experience that we received, two experience actually regarding this. So there was a mother who was pregnant 6 months when she took this kit. Okay, and I had told her that this is the way you are supposed to do it and very nice. In 8th month when she was, there was a day where she did not feel the movement. Okay, and she is like very panic. The baby is not moving. She ran to the gynac and asked her that I'm very baby is not moving. And gynac is no, don't worry, the baby will move. You eat cheese or chocolate, it will move. So she tried everything. 18 hours passed. Now what to do? And she just remembered. She took out the ball and she started talking, and there was a kick.
Oh.
Yeah. So it is something that they are so much into that, you can say that divine touch that they are, and it is something that worked. Now there was another incident where another mother in Mumbai, they travel in local train, right? So she always used to take 10 a.m. morning train, and like she had made a habit that okay, while I'm sitting in the train, I don't have otherwise time, I get tired, but I want to do this. So she had made this thing that she would just sit in the train in the morning and then she would talk. Okay. Now she continued it for 20 days and all. And on one day, she did not get a place to sit. Okay. And she was standing, so she could not read it. And there is a movement from inside. That this is the time that I have you have to do this activity. I'm waiting.
You got to talk to me now.
You got to talk to me. This is my time. So they are so much connected.
Waiting.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. So this is what something, by default, any soul, whether in the womb or out, are first attracted to the positivity and to the divine things. And universe also has kept all the positive things for you only. It only wants to give you that joy, provided you select for it.
Wow. And what is also coming out very powerfully is, you're saying just do it for 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Even 10 minutes also is
Yes.
will go a long way
Long
in
way.
shaping, the newborn. It's not as if, you have to do it for 2 hours, 3 hours. I mean, even little things we do is going to have like mega impact.
Impact. Absolutely.
Wow. And what you also mentioned about doing things before we sleep, what we do before we draw the curtains for the day is also very important.
Very important.
Because that kind of has a lasting impression towards
Yes.
the rest of the night
And for the next coming day.
and for the next coming day. Yes, I think that's also and that's why I think our ancients always advise us to sleep early, and the importance of Brahma Muhurtam,
Yes.
wake up early. I think if the mother is already leading a lifestyle where she's sleeping early and she's
Waking up early in the Brahma
the
Muhurat.
child will automatically do it,
Automatically do
right?
it.
You don't have to even train, no discipline. It doesn't have to go to Bal Vikas.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is what is required. Okay. Here also I would like to say something, that what is better? Programming or reprogramming? Designing or redesigning? Creating or recreating? Right? When you take a fresh computer system, you actually feed everything which will give you the output. Right? Now, if you want to change it, okay, you will have to undo and redo.
Correct.
Right? In the same way, when the child is in the womb, it is a blank slate. Right? You feed it with whatever is required. Once the baby is out, okay, and the schooling starts, then only alphabet, numbers,
Correct.
and colors and shapes and all, right? But that is what. Then what will वो सुनता नहीं है, वो time पे सोता नहीं है. He doesn't sleep. He doesn't listen to me. Watching too much of TV, not discipline. How to build that discipline? So this is the whole thing about learning how to learn.
Yes.
Okay, once the child is born and going to school is about learning, but this is about learning how to learn.
Actually, when you give the analogy of the computer, I cannot but think that actually you are setting up the OS at that time. That is the
Yes.
operating system.
Yes.
9 months, we are creating the operating
Operating
system.
system.
So, which kind of operating system and which caliber of operating system that you want to give an Apple operating system, an Android operating system, whatever is your
Yes.
operating system.
Your choice.
Your choice. And once the baby is born on this operating system, and depending on what your family and your genes have brought, all these apps are already there.
There.
You have to only put on the
Put
app.
on that. Absolutely.
Put on the app, and the child will start doing that.
Doing
The
that.
shuttle badminton app is already installed. So you
Yes.
have to only just go to the court and he will start playing.
Yes.
Chess app is already there. So he will just give him give him the board and he will get into it. If you have to install a new app, you have to make more effort.
Motherboard.
And if you have to,
Again, motherboard. Why that device is called motherboard?
Yeah. And if you have to redo the OS, imagine the amount of effort that it needs.
Yes. First undo
Undo.
and then redo.
Yeah. So actually, we want children now to come with the up-to-date, most modern and blessed OS.
Yes.
Where the apps are already patent. We have to only just make them latent.
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
It's
So
a journey
beautiful.
of patent to latent.
So beautiful. No wonder Swami used to so much talk about Balvika, so much talk about harmony in the family, So much. Swami would always say, whenever Swami would talk about any great leader, be it Gandhiji, be it Abdul Kalam, be it Rama, Krishna, or even avatars, Swami would say all the credit goes to the mothers only.
Yes.
Even his own life, Swami would say that it is Mother Ishwaramma who
Who is
inspired me to build all this. Even though
absolutely.
it is all divine design, but the credit goes to the mother,
Yes.
because it is the mother which has given you the system, the OS, everything
Yes.
for you to build anything.
Yes. Here I would like to add all the divine souls, they are wanting to come back to earth and they are wanting the set of parents getting
Wow.
ready
Wow.
to bear them.
Wow. Yeah. We have to only invite them.
Yes, we have to only
And they
invite
say,
them.
I don't know if I'm right, in one conversation, Swami had told that it is in the 5th or 6th month that actually the soul
So,
enters.
yes.
So if you have put that effort and we have created a proper OS,
Yes.
then the divine soul will
Yes.
choose, I
Choose.
want to choose this
Choose
OS.
this set of parents.
OS.
Yes.
I want to choose this OS. I want to choose this family. I want to
Yes.
choose these souls. And I want to grow in this
Yes.
environment.
Yes.
We have to create that. We have to
because
invite them. We have to pray and invite them.
yes, because it's not who we select, it is the soul
Who
that
selects
selects
us?
us to come on this earth, provided we give them that system.
That is why
To
it is,
invite.
that is why the whole process is such a sacred thing in our scriptures, right? It's filled with so many prayers because you're constantly inviting
Yes.
the blessed ones to come to you.
Yes. Absolutely.
I know, imagine the preparation that we do when we call a guest to our home.
Yes.
Okay, we do 2-3 days preparation,
Yes.
depending on what kind of guest.
What kind of
If it's a relative who's going to come and stay for 1 month, then we'll do that kind of preparation.
Yes.
Imagine the preparation we have to do. Who is going to come and stay with us for our entire life?
Absolutely.
The preparation that we have to, and with that much seriousness, we need to take that preparation.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
How we want to make it a celebration.
Yeah. Really, I mean, it just goes deeper and deeper and deeper, and just feels that there's so much for us to unlock and so much for us to do, and it's a beautiful thing to do. It's a joyful thing to do. Little effort, and the benefit of that is so manifold and so multidimensional that we will spend rest of our life only thanking Swami
Absolutely.
for guiding us and doing what he has
Yes.
blessed us with.
Yes. So while planting the seed, okay, if we are careful, we can eat mangoes,
Yes.
right? And then we will, while planting the seed and nurturing it, we might not realize that how it is going to be useful. But when we actually eat those mangoes, that's where is something that, oh, I'm so grateful.
Swami used to always say that you plant a Karela tree and you are
And you
saying
expect that you
and
want
you are
a
saying you want a mango fruit.
mango.
How will
Yes,
it
how will
happen?
it happen? Absolutely. And also to add into that, when a potter, okay, is making a pot, right? When the shape is given, while it is on a wheel
Yes.
and the clay is wet,
Ah,
right?
correct.
That is the time the
It's
shape
molded.
is and the mold is given. Once it is off the wheel,
Yeah. Those 9 months are the wheel of time.
wheel of the time.
Wheel of the time.
Yes.
How you shape your time for those 9 months will shape the rest of the time of your life.
Yes. Your life, the child's life, and for the generation.
And for the generations to
Yes.
come. The secret to all the joy is there, and we have not,
Leveraging.
you're not leveraging it. We
Yes.
have, and I think that's and the work that you're doing, that's why is so beautiful, and in fact Bhagwan has chosen you
I'm
for
so
this.
very grateful
Uh,
for this opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something that, like, it's calling me that when I have received this key, I just want to unlock all the locks and
Yes.
give it like.
Yeah. I know of villages in India where a lot of gram seva happens, a lot of Sai devotees go there, the entire villages are Sai villages, in the sense that every child born in that village has Sai
Sai
as a
name.
prefix.
Yes.
It'll be either a Sai Keshav, Sai Madhav, Sai Damod, Sai Rama, Sai Sita. We have villages like that. And of course, those mothers also are very devoted. They
Devoted.
do bhajans, they
Yes.
do satsangs and all that, and that's
Yes.
how
Yes.
their
That's
mental makeup is
inspired to do this.
inspired to
Yes.
do. But once they have a kit like this, and then they can do much more,
Much more.
so that the children is not just a child is not just devoted. The child will have great IQ, will be a holistic personality.
Holistic
That
personality.
which one Swami is cultivating in the system here, in the
Yes.
educational institutions here. So you are actually creating the Sai students.
It
Yeah,
is just as I said, that I'm just following the path which is showed to me.
very beautiful. So now coming to, how did you come to know of the Sri Sathya Sai Research and Innovation Foundation? Because I'm so happy that you are part of the Sai ecosystem. You are part of the university's incubation center, and you are incubating with the university. It's like Swami has now adopted you.
Yes, yes,
You
yes.
had such beautiful ideas. Now Swami is telling you want to incubate the whole world with positivity. You get incubated with me now.
That is the invitation, and I really, really am blessed to have that invitation. I have to tell you, and this goes into the experience which I have to share with you. Is that I just happened to have one of the exhibition which I had put up for this kit in Mumbai, in one of the event, where I came across my mentor, who is Sri Ramamurthy Garuda, and he just stood at the stall, and he's like, wow, this is something that is following Swami's principles, Swami's teachings. What are you doing here?
You didn't know anything about
I
Swami
did
then.
not know anything about
This was 3 years ago.
this was approximately, yes, 2.5
2.5
years
years
ago.
ago.
Yes. And I was just explaining him the things, and he is like, this is something that, like, it has to go another level. And somehow got an opportunity that I received a call that there is a Spark One incubator center is happening with SHRIF, and see if you can join. And I was like, this is an invitation. How can I just? Yes, I had one doubt that, but I am not a devotee so far. I did not know anything about it, and they are like, you know what, Pawan brother, the CEO, like he said, you know what, you are chosen. If only anybody who enters here is by Swami's
Will.
win. Okay, if he wants you to be here, nothing can stop you.
Awesome.
And that's why I got an opportunity to be incubated. And I have to tell you, my entire energy has been, I'm getting goosebumps, is being now, like I was doing it, but now it is with entire new energy which I receive from the environment, from SHRIF, from mentors, and of course, the place over here.
Yes. Wow. It's like Swami saying, till now I gave you a beautiful idea, but I will now take you closer and ensure that this idea now germinates in many more minds. And this becomes not just an idea, but it must become a revolution. A revolution of devotion.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
so
that is what is my prayer to Swami, is that thank you for choosing me for this purpose, giving me this purpose, and guiding me through the way.
so beautiful. You didn't know much about Swami, but Swami knew everything about you for for generation. He's been preparing you, and at the right
Yes,
moment he called you
yes,
when
yes.
you really needed that fillip to now
It's
go to the
magic.
next level.
It's absolutely magical. journey that is happening with me. And I'm just enjoying the entire process and going with the flow with surrendering myself.
Wow. Even this time, you had come for the National Startup Day, and you had planned probably to stay for 1 or 2 days, but the way things have unfolded, you have stayed longer. So tell us about the National Startup Day and the current experience of being at Prasanthi Nilayam.
Yes. So for this also was a first experience for me, and I just received a call that there is this event happening, and I said there is nothing that I would like to miss which is happening in this
Sathya Sai
Sathya Sai,
ecosystem.
yes. And I just came, and it was amazing experience. The way everybody is actually working towards the betterment every time, every moment with everything is something that I always take back with me. And I feel that, oh, there is so much still to do. Right. And I was just about to leave on Saturday with that happy feelings, and there I received that there is something that we need to do about it, and I'm like, everything else can rest and wait, but where Swami, I just close my eyes and I say, okay, and Swami says, yes, fine.
Wow.
There is no other thing which is I have to think about. When it comes from him, this is the thing, and I'll do that.
Sathya Sai is first.
Yes. Yes.
Now you have your umbilical connection with Swami.
Yes.
He's guiding the whole thing.
Yes.
It started as a little idea, but
Yes.
Swami is making it grow.
Yes.
It is Swami's baby now.
Absolutely.
Because you are Swami's beti now, as you said. You are
As I
Incubatee.
said,
You are Swami's.
Incubatee is Incubatee. Yes.
Wow, so beautiful. We just hope and pray that, Swami will take it to where it has to go. As you
Yes.
said, we have to just go with the flow
Go with the flow.
and just surrender. And, the golden age is what
About to rise.
about to rise. And I think the golden
Yes.
age, many times I feel the golden age is already here.
Here,
You
we
have to
just
see
have
it.
to see it.
You have to
Yes.
see it. Golden age is
Yes.
here. We are all in the golden age.
Yes.
We are all given little roles,
Yes.
and we have to joyfully play those
Play
roles.
those roles. Joyfully, consciously, we have
Yeah.
to play those roles
Yeah, beautiful.
with awareness.
Awareness. And I know that, while you have this for the mothers, you also have something which anybody else can use.
Yes.
This is for the pregnant mothers, the joyful journey pregnancy kit. But you have timeless treasures, right? The other
Yes.
product. Maybe you
Yes.
should share something little about that also.
Definitely. Thank you so much for bringing it up because that is also very close to my heart. Like, as I was developing this kit and like Joyful Pregnancy Kit, and I was experimenting with mothers and giving it to families, I got to know that in the family, the bonding is becoming like lesser nowadays,
Weaker now.
weaker, like because of again, I would not blame anybody, but of course it is with the time they have
Times.
to basically the new generation have to go move towards city for the job or work or anything, and that's how they lose on to be with getting the wisdom which is there in the family, and the seniors are feeling somewhere lonely, right? And that's where I felt that okay, we need something which will again make them little stronger, happy, and also wanting to feel wanted, and also an opportunity for them to pass on that wisdom to the babies, children in the house. So that was something which I thought that okay, if there is something that we can give as a kit in the house which can be used from 2 years to 99 years,
Anybody can use.
anybody can use it.
Wow.
So that's where like we developed one box which we are calling it as Timeless Treasures.
Timeless treasures. Wow.
So previously I was naming it as Yado Ka Khajana. But then I thought that no, since it is going to be used by children and entire family, it is timeless.
Yes.
Right? And that's why
For
like
any age group, for anyone.
yes. So for as I say that for 2 years it is starting, wiring, And for seniors, it is restarting and rewiring.
Rewiring.
So that's where, we thought of building up something which can
Help.
actually be.
No, actually, it's very nice you mentioning this, because as we were talking about the joyful pregnancy kit, many mothers also would have felt, I missed all this. I wish I had known all this before. Instead of spending now so
Yes.
much time to do course corrections.
That is what I
with my
actually about
children,
to hear. I always get to hear this. Okay, those who are already
Why
mothers.
didn't you tell me all this before?
No, the sentence is, काश हमारे टाइम पे ये होता. I wish it was there when I was pregnant.
Yes.
So that was something like, and then I say, okay, something that we couldn't, now we can at least
can.
give it to
Yes.
the next generation.
And we can still do, because the mind is very powerful.
Absolutely.
The mind is, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, among all the sense organs, I am the mind. Which means, there is nothing as powerful in the universe as the mind. Which means if you can recondition your mind, he is the mind.
Yes.
The divine powers can unlock at any time.
Unlock at any time. Yes, absolutely.
OS,
Again.
if he wills, the OS can be changed instantly.
Yes, that just switch on that button, light button. It is there inside. Just switch on that button. Yes.
So with divine grace, anything is possible.
Yes.
And I think so. There's nothing for anyone to lose hope. We can always, with divine intervention, we have seen cancer getting cancelled. Anything we have seen, right? Everything is possible.
Yes, everything.
So I think
possible.
in the realm of the divine, there is nothing called impossible. As we say, there's nothing impossible. Everything is impossible.
Yes, and the word impossible has possible in it.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? And for
it says I am possible.
I am possible. So I think that should be the attitude.
Yes.
So then, okay, even if you have missed something, that's perfectly fine.
Yes.
We can
let it be beautifully imperfect.
Yeah. And from that beautiful imperfection, we will create something, even more beautifully perfect. Perfect. Yes. So beautiful. So how was it to be in Puttaparthi last few days?
Divine. As the kid suggests, joyful. And I'm absolutely at peace, calm, and more inspired.
The name of this place is Prasanthi Nilayam. And invariably, I have found that when I ask people to describe this place in 3 words, the word peace will always be there, either in the first or the second list of the 3 words. And it's no wonder you also felt the same.
Yeah, and I would also like the word possibilities.
Yes. Yes. The possibilities of peace, and the possibilities of joy, the possibilities of positivity. I think that's what Prasanthi is all about. And Bhagawan, in his time, has brought you so that all of us help each other in this whole journey of living in this world of positive possibilities.
Yes, and making it even
and making it happen, every day. Making it happen and making it better every day. We can create a Prasanthi in every home. The womb can become a Prasanthi, so that the child that is born becomes a Sai child. The child that is born will long for the air of Prasanthi, because it's come from Prasanthi, from the womb that is filled with the vibrations of Prasanthi. Yes.
So when I started it, I gave it a name, the entire initiative. I'm naming it as Ghar Ghar Gurukul.
Ghar Ghar Gurukul.
Yeah. Yes, starting with Ghar Ghar Gurukul.
Ghar Ghar Gurukul. Wow. Awesome. So that Garbh should become a Prasanthi, then the Ghar will become a Prasanthi, then everything around us will automatically become a Gurukul, will become like an ashram.
Absolutely.
Like a Prasanthi Nilayam. Very beautiful.